guys, what's up? It's me, Rage, back with a new video, and today I want to look into a different Mmorpg that is like an early alpha. It's like not even playable probably, but it's Pantheon, the Rise of the Fallen, and guys, this is an Mmorpg that is made by the people that did EverQuest, like the big MMORPG like before World of Warcraft. I have never played it, but I know that they have some really hardcore values when it comes to MMORPG, and this is why I mentioned this, because I normally don't talk about other MMORPGs since I really love vanilla World of Warcraft, but this is actually a thing that we could really consider, that we can really look forward to, because they have some really good, interesting people in there that always have really had this really cool mindset of hardcore MMORPGs, you know, not doing too much casual stuff or going too much the easy path, you know. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I just thought we're gonna check out some races, some classes of the game, not too much or too deep into stuff, but just an overall look of this game. Now we have here like the 9 races, and they already look really cool if you ask me. Like, you have your usual stuff, but still some races that look really interesting. Now for now we have the Archai, bred as the ultimate of slaves. The diverse and vigorous Archai manifest their freedom in celebration and battle. They look really cool, kind of look like these like such a, not sure if it looks more like a night elf, like a dark night elf, or more like something like with water, you know. They look really interesting, but yeah, I don't think I have ever seen something like this in another game, like, I mean, the race. Then we have the dwarves. I mean, we all know dwarves, every MMORPG has them in them. Of course this one, I was never the dwarf type, but some people love dwarves, especially dwarf warriors, and really like to play them, so really cool. Robust and enduring champions of combat and mythicism, the dwarves of Kadassa are fiercely loyal to their king. Of course, loyal to the ground, really cool. If you like dwarves, hey, they're in this game as well, so check it out. The Dark Mirror, they look really interesting. I think they look really cool. And they're probably going to be like the watery type, you know. They look like fucking like mermaids, kinda. So they look really interesting. Even in brokenness, the Mirror are proud, masterful race, but while their majesty transcends the waters, they've yet to escape its bitter depths. Okay. So wait, is this going to be like a race that is underwater and stuff? I have bad experiences with stuff that is going on underwater, but maybe it's just their history and they're actually on land when you level them and stuff. But they look really interesting. I really like them. I mean, of course, that's not how they look in-game exactly, but kinda, you get an idea. So they look really, they're hot, man. They look hot, dude. So what else? The ogres. Holy, I don't want to meet this guy in the street. Ogres, once a unified and victorious host, the ogres require a new breed of warriors to restore their heritage of militant glory. Okay, if you want to make a warrior, go for an ogre. They look scary, they look big, they look huge. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna have like fractions in the game, like for example Horde and Alliance, or is there like every race for its own, or how does this exactly work? Really interesting. But if you're kind of the guy who likes big races, go for the ogre. They look scary. I'm really can't wait to see how they look in game. Then we obviously have the humans. Everyone has humans in the game, which is normal. Humans are a cool race, but let's see what it says here. Humans. Since the dawn of Thronefast 5 centuries ago, humans have stood at the pinnacle of influence, surviving threats against their walls and those from within. Oh, cool. So we're gonna build walls and stuff and gonna defend ourselves. Humans are cool. So yeah, I don't know if Thronefast is like a city or something. Probably human city, a big city, maybe the main city of it even. Then we have halflings. They look weird, not weird in a bad way. They look cool. They look like kind of this fancy race. You can see the bow. Probably a really good hunter class. They look really cool, like the feathers. I really like that. I really want to see them in game. I'm gonna do a video when they release something that you can see them in game. I'm gonna do a video to that, but They look really beautiful. And you never see that in an other MMORPG, like halflings. Like, okay. A fiery, youthful race filled with mirth, recklessness, and charm. But the exuberance of the halflings masks an ancient curse. Okay. Gonna find out what that curse is. Look interesting. Then we have the Night Elves. All of you know I have a Night Elf fetish. Night Elves are just cool. Not Night Elves, elves. They are just the coolest thing ever. And look how she looks, just beautiful. Long afflicted the elves now mourn and flourish under the council rule of Firthale and the brilliance of the lucent tree. Oh, this is like really this forest kind of stuff. This is just amazing. I love the history of elves. And if I would play a race, consider the elves for sure for me. So, gnomes. So if I have a picture of a gnome, I think about World of Warcraft, right? Because that's everything you think about. When I'm not even doing it on purpose, but it's just the Mmorpg that was the biggest for such a long time. So gnomes, enigmatic, isolated within their floating keep of the Skyhold. The gnomes are masters of the arcane and the peculiar. Masters of the arcane, okay. They don't look like gnomes what I thought a gnome is. So they look interesting. They look really interesting. Really like this glowing stuff in here. This looks really bad. I mean bad in a cool way. Badass. And then the Scar. Okay, they look scary. Scar, with an instable greed and appetite for carnage, the Scar fear nothing and have proven to be their own greatest adversary. They look scary. They look really athletic. Really cool looking. I'm still so wondering, like, are some of these races like together, like a fraction? You know what I mean? If there will be PvP, how does this work? Like everyone against each other, or can everyone fight anyone? You know what I mean? Like really interesting. But these races look really cool. If I would pick a race, I would probably go with an elf. Maybe a dark mirror. Depends if they are really leveling or being in the water. If that's the case, I'm not gonna play dark mirror. Humans look really cool. Maybe even a gnome or one of those things here. They look really cool as well, man. I can't wait. I want to see them in game. So classes. So we have 12 classes in this game. That sounds like a lot. Holy shit. Not sure if every race can play like every class or how exactly this plays out. But we have our usual classes like the warrior. I'm not gonna go too deep over this. The warrior, obviously, like an ogre warrior. Holy shit. That seems to be hardcore. We have the usual rogue. I was never really a rogue fan, but obviously a rogue. A ranger. This will probably be the hunter. We have the cleric. I'm not sure what the cleric is. Maybe this is like a priest or something. The crusader, maybe like a priest that can fight, like an offense holy kind of thing. Maybe he can heal himself or heal others for a small amount, maybe. I really think that since they're going to do a hardcore MMORPG, that every class has its own cool things, you know. That's where World of Warcraft went kind of wrong in my opinion, where every class got like everything. Everyone can heal themselves. Maybe this is like, if every class has really its own stuff they can do, that is really cool. That gives you a lot of class identity, you know. So yeah, I'm not sure about these classes. Dire Lord, what the hell is this? Dire Lord? What class is this? I can speak of Dire Lords capable of mastering the crippling power of fear, with some able to manipulate the essence of living things, even their very blood. Okay, this class sounds so cool that I would do a Dire Lord, just by how cool it sounds actually. We have summoners, which will be probably the mage, summoner and wizard. Wizard probably the usual mage, and summoner maybe you're gonna have some pets or something. Yeah, tools, barricades, weaponry, even fantastic creatures of incredible strength. Okay, so we're gonna have pets and such. Then we have the enchanter, not sure what that is. Through a single word, an enchanter can turn the intent of an enemy and break even the strongest of wills into submission. Okay, the druid. Amidst the fragment realms, the wild-eyed druid embraces the diverse, natural world, peering into its mysteries. Druids are revered as visionaries who can see into the heart of Terminus. Okay, that's probably it. The shaman. It is rumored that shamans live in every age at once. Those shamans know the ancestry of any friend or foe, wielding this knowledge to great benefit or baneful cost. This looks really interesting. I like that they have so many different classes already. And it's be interesting to see which race can play which classes. I hope that it's going to be like specific so that not every race can play every class. so it has kind of a some history behind it, some lore, you know, that's only some classes can play, some races can play some classes. This is really cool. That's what I liked about vanilla as well, by the way, that Horde and Alliance even had an own class that the other faction cannot play. It gives the game an own little identity, you know. I think that's really important. So that's it, the news and the races. Yeah, just gonna went through them real quick to see and give you a small idea what is about to come. Keep in mind it's in really early alpha. I think it has been played on some streams, but it's really early on, so just an Mmorpg that you guys can look forward to. I mean, we're gonna play a lot of vanilla and stuff, but if you're looking out for maybe another Mmorpg, I think this one could be a really good thing, a really cool thing actually. So hope to see you guys again. I hope you like this video and Pantheon: The Rise of the Fallen. Let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested to play such an hardcore MMORPG. And I think they could really do a hardcore MMORPG. Like this could be really good, guys. So let's keep that in the back of our minds a bit and see what they bring out in the near future. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you guys soon again. Peace.